The standard trajectory for a recording artist is a single peak followed by a slow decline. For most artists, surviving across decades requires a frantic, exhausting cycle of reinvention or chasing every passing trend. Juicy J's career path is a statistical outlier. He has maintained his core identity through the 1990s Memphis underground, the 2010s pop charts, and the current streaming era. He holds undisputed credibility in the underground, while possessing an Academy Award for Best Original Song with 3 6 Mafia. This range allowed him to successfully scale his sound for massive pop collaborations with artists like Katy Perry, without losing his underground roots. After over 30 years in the industry, Juicy J's longevity isn't the result of following shifts in the culture. He simply refined a foundational style until the rest of the industry drifted toward his position. That foundation was built in the 1990s Memphis underground tape scene. This was the laboratory where he first assembled his sonic identity. The 3 6 Mafia formula relied on a specific set of variables: dark, lo-fi aesthetics and heavily chanted hooks. He utilized the 808 drum machine to define the era's sound, prioritizing heavy bass and rigid percussion. This reliance on percussion over complex melodies made his tracks scalable. He mastered hypnotic loops that could be remixed across the entire scene. These minimalist 808 heavy tracks were the literal proto-template for what would eventually become the global sound of trap music. In hook engineering, the goal is low cognitive load. He treats music as energy transmission. While dense lyrics are difficult to internalize quickly, simple, repetitive phrases create a feedback loop, becoming high-energy earworms that demand participation. In a live setting, this approach is highly efficient. Signature ad-libs and cadence override complex lyricism when the goal is to control the room's energy. In mass appeal music, memorability usually wins. These chanted hooks are built specifically for the high replay environments of clubs and parties. The traditional industry model focused on the perfect album cycle, spending years crafting a single, cohesive project for a major release. Juicy J's strategy is built on flooding the ecosystem. It's a high-volume approach rooted in 90s tape culture, where visibility and output are prioritized over polished packaging. This relentless stream of content is a natural fit for the demands of modern streaming platforms. By valuing volume and frequency decades ago, he arrived at the streaming era with a pre-built advantage. The algorithms that reward constant output are effectively optimized for the way he has always worked. Minimalist loops and high-volume output have now become the standard operating procedure for the entire hip-hop industry. Because so much of the current sound is derived from his earlier work, he occupies a rare position where he doesn't have to chase trends to stay relevant. His latest project, the Trippy Tapes Volume 1 with DJ Scream, is the current execution of that original blueprint. The track design is optimized for modern habits, clocking in around 2 minutes, designed as dense loops that encourage immediate replay. These hypnotic constructions are built for short attention spans and playlist circulation, ensuring the music stays in constant rotation. He isn't experimenting with new sounds here. He is doubling down on his established brand identity and psychedelic aesthetic. Listen to the Trippy Tapes Volume 1. It serves as a reminder that the foundation Juicy J built 30 years ago is still the industry's most functional tool.